So let's continue to work on our Quickly POS application. What I'd like to do is take this application as it is now and start to break it into different architectural layers. I'd like to start by creating a separate class library for loading in the models, the business models that make up our application. Now, to add a separate class library project to your solution, we first need to remember about the different pieces of our application project. So what we have here is we have a solution, and this solution contains one or more projects. Our Windows Form application itself is actually just one project within the solution. So to add a second project, we want to click on the solution. We want to then right-click on the solution, choose Add, and choose New Project. Visual Studio will come up with the Add New Project dialog, and here we want to choose a class library. We want this to be placed inside the same folder as the rest of our solution, and we'll go ahead and call this the Quickly POS business, and we'll hit OK. And what will happen is that we'll receive a second project under our solution with the name of Quickly POS business, and it will start out with a default class 1 class file. Now, with this in place, we can then come back to our Windows Form app. We can go to References. We can right-click on References and choose Add Reference. And what this is going to do is it will allow us to link our Windows Form app to our Quickly POS business class library. So if we click on Projects, we'll see that the Quickly POS business class library shows up. We'll check the box next to it, and then we'll hit OK. And to confirm that that reference has been made, under References, you'll see Quickly POS business. Now you may be wondering, what exactly is this Quickly POS business and how does it work? Well, when this project here compiles, it will compile into a DLL file. This is different than the Windows Form app, which compiles into an EXE. So if we go up to the solution and we right-click and we choose Rebuild Solution, we'll see a few things happen. If we then right-click on the solution again and choose Open Folder in File Explorer, we'll see that in our file system we have two folders. We have a CP First Windows app, and then we have that Quickly POS business folder. Each one of these folders represents the project within the Solution Explorer inside of Visual Studio. Now, if we jump into the Quickly POS business folder, we'll see a CS_proj file, which is our Visual Studio C# project. This CS_proj represents the Quickly POS business project itself. The class1.cs is the class 1 file that came as part of this default project. And then the area that I want to focus on specifically is the bin folder. Inside of the bin folder, there's a debug folder. And inside of there, you'll find two files. The Quickly POS.business.dll. This DLL contains the compiled version of class1.cs. When this application is built after we filled out our business layer, all of the classes that exist inside of Quickly POS.business will get compiled into a single DLL. And then that DLL now becomes a portable unit of code that we can insert into any program that we write, be it a Windows Form application, a web application, a mobile app, or some sort of cloud-based service. This is what allows us to build modular functionality within our applications.